I don't know if you've heard or you care at this point, but St. Thomas beat Nebraska Wesleyan tonight 70-58 down in
We
Nebraska.
did hear that, big win.
Yeah, it's a big
For
win.
the Tommies, so
Yeah.
I think I was looking at the bracket, so they go the same place, it's probably gonna be Oshkosh.
Kosh and
Will
St.
probably
Thomas.
host St. Thomas, and then Loris won too, didn't they?
Loris won
They beat
tonight.
North Central,
Yeah.
so is that who St. Thomas plays now?
Yes.
And then, yeah, and then Oshkosh will play St.
Or
Thomas.
no,
plays
St.
Loris.
Thomas plays Guilford.
Okay, and
Oshkosh
Loris
plays
plays Oshkosh,
Yep.
and then the winners, where's
Yeah.
Guilford from? I don't even know. Does anybody know?
I don't know.
All right.
Look that up there,
I will.
Brad. That'll be a good question. Tim, do you want to start out, put a comment or two on the game tonight?
Sure. Oshkosh is really good. I mean, that's my first comment. You know, they just came out and just made a bunch of shots. And we knew the key we talked about at the beginning was rebounding. And, you know, they really hurt us on the offensive glass when they weren't making shots. I think they had 9 offensive boards that first half. So we tried to shore that up in the second half. You know, it seemed like, I think we got it to 8 at one point,
Yep.
but anytime we got it to 10 or 8, it seems like they made a couple big shots and got it back to 15. So, you know, they're very good, so a lot of credit goes to them. I was proud of the way our kids battled, though. You know, being down 19 at half against an opponent like that, getting it back to 8, you know, making them work for it. Very proud of the effort we gave. We didn't give up.
Yeah.
So.
How's Tanner? He was hurt there, obviously, in the second half. How does it look for
Yeah, I think it's a pretty bad ankle sprain, is what our trainer kind of said right away. So, yeah, he's such a warrior. I mean, I think people have seen him 2 days here, see how hard he plays, and it was a shame, you know, he had to end on the bench. But he just kind of plays with that reckless abandon. So, so I think, you know, he'll be okay next year. And we had 2 guys in crutches. Ironically, they're both roommates on the trip here. So hopefully get Brady Peterson and Tanner back healthy to start next year. But you know, proud of our guys. I said in the locker room, you know, Anderson being one of them. We have, you know, 4 four-year seniors and a grad transfer senior this year too that have just done a great job leading our program and just had great senior years this year. And you know, to win the regular season with 1 loss, to win the tournament as the #1 seed, to come up here and get that win last night. I mean, a lot of great things to celebrate in Northwestern basketball this year.
Anderson, talk a little bit about the 16-game streak you guys had, and unfortunately that came to an end tonight. But you guys have been on a great roll. Talk a little bit about the season and specifically about the 16-game streak.
Yeah, well, first and foremost, I want to thank Jesus Christ for dying on the cross for my sins. Without him, I wouldn't be able to be here. But yeah, it started out in Portland. We were able to go to Portland and played 2 really good games there, and we lost the last one. But after that, we just kind of like really bonded and just were able just to grow closer with each other and really just get on the roll. And yeah, we just was playing like just confidently throughout the 16 games and able to get here.
Were there a highlight or 2 in there, game-wise, or maybe individual for you? I mean, it's great to win 16 in a row, but does any one of those wins stand out?
Yeah, probably yesterday's win,
Okay.
actually. Yeah.
Good.
That was my first tournament win, and I guess the highlight was probably standing on the chairs at the end of the game. Coach wasn't too happy about that, but yeah, that was probably a highlight for me.
Noah, talk a little bit about your game tonight. 29 points. You were just on fire there, particularly in the first half. Were you feeling it tonight?
Just trying to do my job, and I don't know, it's just kind of moving, spacing the floor, and trying to just take a best shot. But it's tough out there on the defensive end. We kind of let down there, but just try to keep up with them and try to keep it close going into the second half.
How tough defensively is Oshkosh? Pretty good?
Yeah, for sure. We're trying to double the post, and they're diving hard on the boards. Everyone is, so we're trying to run at them while they're running at us, so that's hard to match. And they're a little bigger than us, too, and they can get a lot more out of it.
I think just to add to that, I mean, their length and athleticism and strength, I mean, it's just, you kind of get by them and there's a guy right to meet you, you know, and they're just so long, so you think you got a shot, but they're so long to shoot over, even you get to the rim, and the guy's getting a tip. So yeah, they're a very strong, you know, long team,
Yeah.
which is, you know, you can see why they're so good defensively.
Have you guys ever been in a game where there's only been 3 fouls called in the first half? That really seems like an amazing number.
Yeah, it does. That was a really low number, and I kind of gave the refs a hard time. I was like, there's been no fouls called. And he
Yeah.
kind of looked back at me like, you shouldn't have said that. But, I think it was a pretty, I thought it was a pretty clean game.
Yeah.
Typically playoff basketball does get more physical. But yeah, that was unique for sure, that there were that few fouls. I just looking at the stats here too. Now we had to foul a lot, but even with us fouling a lot, they took 14 free throws. We had 7. Probably would have been single-digit free throws
Yeah.
had we not fouled it then there for each
Yeah.
team.
Yeah. So where do you guys go from here now? A little time off and kind of regroup and get ready for next season?
Yeah, we were just talking about that locker room. Every year is a special year, and this group had a great year, but, I think this program continues to be hungry. We keep kind of knocking at the door, either playing some close playoff games or winning a close playoff game or two. So, we want to, try to take that next step and keep advancing, hopefully past this first weekend.
Anderson, you're a senior. What are your plans now, looking ahead? Are you going to play ball any place or go out into the real world or what?
Real world for me, I'm done.
Okay,
basketball.
okay. Rec league maybe or something?
Maybe.
Okay.
I'm kind of done.
Okay. What do you hope to do professionally, job-wise?
Yeah, I like to be a reporter, sports reporter.
There you go. There you go. All right. Jordy, do you have anything or?
No, I'm good.
Thank you, gentlemen.
It's been fun to watch you guys.
Congratulations on a great season. Thanks
Thank
for
you.
coming in.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Can I take this?
Yeah, go right ahead. Yeah. In fact, if you want to take your teammates, you can too there.
Take it for 'em.
So.
Thank you.